The sun beat down on the training pitches of Camp Nou as whispers turned into shouts. FC Barcelona was on the move again. Everywhere you looked, blue and garnet scars fluttered in the breeze, mirroring the excitement swirling through the club's corridors. Just this morning, headlines proclaimed two fresh faces joining the ranks: Joan Garcia, the agile young goalkeeper with cat-like reflexes, and Rooney Bartegi, the 17-year-old forward whose lightning pace already had scouts buzzing. Yet amid the celebratory roar of new arrivals, a subtle tension lingered. Could Barcelona's ever-evolving squad truly absorb these talents without leaving some dreams behind? Has Barcelona polished off another historic trophy? An undercurrent of farewells rippled through La Masia. Big names like Ansu Fati and Pablo Torre, once hailed as future icons, had already packed their bags and waved goodbye to the Camp Nou faith. Their exits felt like autumn leaves falling too soon, and they were not alone. Several academy prospects hungry to prove themselves opted to seek greener pastures elsewhere. While arrivals promised fresh ambition, the exit list reminded every fan that football's world spins on a delicate balance of hellos and goodbyes. In the midst of this exodus stood Iman Koso, an 18-year-old Swiss centre-back whose broad shoulders and focused gaze betrayed a maturity beyond his years. 2 seasons ago, he had arrived at Barca's youth ranks clutching a dream, to one day stand guard at the heart of Barcelona's famed defence. He honed his craft under the Catalan sun, learning the art of anticipation, the poetry of positioning, and the weight of wearing Barca's crest. Today that chapter closes, not with fanfare, but with the solemn grace of a young man ready for his next stretch of road in Italy's storied Serie A. Behind the scenes, negotiations reached their crescendo when Fiorentina stepped forward, offering Euros 400,000 for Koso's signature. In the hushed boardrooms, Barcelona's sporting directors nodded, securing a 15% sell-on clause, a safety net should his star brighten under the Tuscan sun. Like a safety valve, that clause ensured Barca would share in any future windfall, a small reminder that even as he departed, his story remained forever interwoven with theirs. Moments later, Koso's phone lit up with the blue glow of Instagram. In a video brimming with sincerity, he greeted the Aquiles with a soft smile. "Hello, Quiles. There's been a lot of discussion and talk in the last few hours, so I would like to inform you that my time in Barcelona has come to an end. To be honest, I never thought this day would come." His voice quivered just enough to betray the weight of those words, and for a heartbeat, the stadium's chants seemed to hush in unison, awaiting his next revelation. He paused, eyes drifting toward memories of misty dawn drills on Montjuic and the roar of thousands echoing through Camp Nou's concrete coliseum. "When I was little, I always dreamed of playing for a club like this one day, and I had the opportunity," he continued. "I've learned a lot about myself in these 2 years. From the very first day, I gave everything for this club on the pitch. In that confession lay a universal truth. Dreams, once within grasp, shape us in ways no trophy ever could." Then came the quiet honesty. Unfortunately, in football, different decisions have to be made and accepted, which sometimes hurt a lot, but that doesn't mean they're wrong. Yes, it hurts a lot, but I've taken responsibility for choosing a different path. No fan would mistake those words for cliché. He spoke of real pain, the ache of bidding farewell to routines and teammates who had become family. Yet he owned his choice, standing at the crossroads of ambition and comfort, and daring to step forward into the unknown. Koso brightened as he turned his gratitude toward the supporters. "Aquiles, thank you so much for how I've been perceived as a player and a person, and for always hearing only good things about me off the pitch. My motivation kept growing. I was able to experience incredible moments with the club that was simply extraordinary. I dreamed, and my dreams came true." He might have been miles away in that video, but the affection between him and the fans felt tangible, like the buzz before kickoff, or the shared gasp when an underdog steals the show. Curiosity hung in the air, what lured him to Florence. With a nod to the future, Koso elaborated, "I received an offer from a great club with a great project regarding my football career. The club really impressed me, and that's why I accepted the offer." He painted a picture of violet jerseys under Arno River sunsets, of coaches mapping growth arcs, and a squad ready to welcome his defensive steel. It was an invitation he could not refuse, a promise of evolution that outshone the comfort of home. Drawing a deep breath, he reflected on the arc of his Barca tenure. "2 years ago, I arrived with a 3-year contract, and after 2 years, I'm saying goodbye. Barcelona, thank you. Killers, thank you very much. It was an honor, all the best and much love." The ellipses felt deliberate, marking the space between past joy and future hope. In those pauses lay the echo of Camp Nou applause and the whisper of new stadiums yet to feel his presence. As the screen faded to black, a final wish lingered in the air that Iman Koso would not merely adapt in Serie A, but flourish, growing into the towering defender his potential foretold. The path ahead may twist through cobblestone streets and unfamiliar locker rooms, but his journey, fueled by dreams, grit and gratitude, was only beginning. Will this young Swiss prospect rise to the heights his aspirations demand? The next chapter is waiting to be written.